I'm Joanna Simpson here at Risk Minds International in London. Joining me now is Bernhard Gehra, Managing Director and Senior Partner at BCG. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
And what's been your experience at Risk Minds International so far, and what are you looking forward to?
I mean, it's the homecoming event for risk and compliance professionals. I think it's extremely important to discuss the latest trends, the regulatory requirements, the latest technological requirements in the industry. It's extremely important to be here.
And reflecting on this past year in the compliance world, what has stood out for you?
What you see is that even after COVID, the pressure on risk and compliance professionals just increased. There are so many new regulations, so many new requirements, so many new challenges also, and we will come to this in a bit, about AI, about new frauds, about new challenges. I think it's even getting more complicated to navigate in this modern requirements.
Just to expand on that slightly, looking at what's ahead and trending, how do you think AI will change the world of compliance?
This is a game changer right now, and it's in two different dimensions. Of course, it's helping compliance and risk professionals to do their job. It helps you to be even more effective, even more efficient, using AI, for instance, chatbots, to communicate with the first line. It's a huge, huge efficiency driver. However, it's also a big threat because there are upcoming new fraudsters. There are upcoming new challenges, also compliance circumventions. It's a huge, huge topic for compliance and risk professionals these days.
And you've seen risk and compliance management in many different industries. Where do you see some similarities and some differences?
I mean, basically, the requirements for risk and compliance are the same across all industries. May it be in industrial goods, may it be in healthcare, may it be in banking. However, there are specific regulations for each and every industry, but the underlying theme, being effective and having the right risk and compliance culture, is true for all industries. I think that's the biggest topic and the biggest challenge risk and compliance professionals have these days. Making sure that each and every individual in a corporation understands how important, for instance, compliance is to survive and having the license to operate. And that's true for all industries.
And what industry do you think will be in focus for compliance more in the future?
I mean, the evergreen is like here, banking and insurance. Of course, there are upcoming requirements in anti-money laundering, in fraud, and so on over the next years. However, we see that the challenge and the expected level of being compliant is now coming from the banking industry into industries like healthcare. So, of course, they're also highly regulated, but making sure that third-party management, what bankers call KYC, is also exactly on the same level, with the same scrutiny, same effectiveness as it's right now in KYC in banking.
And what's your view on how to navigate the complexity and address regulatory scrutiny?
I think for our clients and for the whole industry, it's really, really important to understand how your employees, how your colleagues think and how they work each and every day. It's not about only increasing the rule book, just sending out more policies. That's not working. The truth is, if we are not in the hearts and minds of each and every employee of any bank or any other corporation, compliance and risk will fail. And that's, I think, a long, long journey to make sure that each and every employee understands how important risk and compliance is for the survival of each and every corporation of this world.
Bernhard Gehra, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you so much again for having me.